Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new box that I received. It is called KI Plus. In this video we will be unboxing, also going to go through a little bit in depth of what this box can do and what are the little differences. You can see the box is nicely designed and going all the way around, and in the back it does have little markings. It will tell you that it runs Cody and it can decode the H.265 on videos. And also in the back it does indicate this is a QuadCore Android DVB box. Again, that part is a little miss. It is not a DVB, but we will get into it in a few seconds. Alright, so let's just get into it. So we will unbox it. When you open the box, you can see it's nicely colored and the box is nicely packaged itself. We will take that out. And the parts that are included in this is the K1 Plus box. Also comes with one IR remote, comes with one HDMI cable and a power supply, which is created for overseas. Again, we are in Canada, in the United States. When you are ordering this, do let them know that where you reside. That way, you're going to get the proper power supply for this, for Canada and United States. Again, it does take 12 volt in order to power this up. Again, the HDMI cable is nice too. It does come with a user manual. The user manual is nicely colored and it's very easy to look at. Again, when you look inside of it, it does indicate that this box is 4K enabled. It is 64-bit. It's 1 gig of RAM. It's quad-core. It does run Cody flawlessly. Again, we will get inside of it in a few seconds, but you can see the box on the top. It has a nice writing, says K1 Plus. It does have a little power button on the top part too. When you hook up the power, it will light up. And when you go to the front, there's nothing in the front, just a little indicator once you're powering it up. Going on the right side, there's nothing there too. Again, when you go to the back of it, you do have the headset jack for your older type of TV, so you can connect it to get your picture, voice out of it. Beside that, you have the Ethernet connection. Right beside that, you have HDMI connection. Beside that, you have the optical audio connection. And then you have the power connection, which is 12 volt. Going on the other side, first you will get the mini SD card, which can read up to 128 gigabyte of memory. Right beside it, you have 4 USB 2.0 ports. And then you have the power button. That way you can turn off the box, or if you want to leave it on. Only thing that I found is when you press the button, it does not power off. Alright, so when you go in the bottom, there is a lot of little holes for ventilation. It does have 4 little legs, so you can stand up. That way the box can breathe, and also have a little part so you can mount this to the wall. Alright, so without wasting your time, let's just get this connected. So as soon as it powers up, you will get a little AM Logic 64-bit quad-core A53 little logo. It does indicate that this is S905. It will go to the next logo, which will be the M-Box Color Your Life logo itself. As soon as it goes in, you will get this little pop-up. It will tell you that it means making sure that there's no updates are available. If it is, it will update it for you. And once it goes in, is that the box itself indicates K1 Plus. But once you go in, the UI that has been loaded on this, or the launcher, is for MXQ Plus. That's the only thing that I have found out that's a little bit back. And while it's loading up, it's not been customized for the K1 Plus company itself, since it sounds to me that these are just generic software that they have loaded on this. But again, before judging that, we will be testing a lot of things on this to see what is really included into this. To show a lot of things on the screen for you guys, we will be using a air mouse remote, and once you have the air mouse on hand, you can see that right now it does indicate this is MXQ Plus. The time is right beside it, which is correct. I will be showing you how you can set that up too. We do have little apps that have been loaded, preloaded for us, and also Cody's there. And at the bottom you have big icons, which is Cody, Explorer, you have apps, settings, and then the web browser. If you look on the bottom right hand side, you do have the Wi-Fi logo. You do have the USB logo, so when you connect it, it will lit up. Right now we did connect this via Ethernet, and you also have the mini SD card or the micro SD card. Once you add it to it, this will be lit, so you know that it is working. Again, the UI is really clean, but if you go here and you click on the add apps, all the apps that are included inside of this box will be showing up. So if you want to add anything, you just have to press the plus button like this and it will be added. We just added Cody. Remember, if we go under apps itself, these are the preloaded apps that comes inside of it, beside the Antutu and also CPUs that we have loaded, so that way we can test this box. And here is, it says if you want to press the menu, you can manage your apps. We will get out of this. Alright, so first we will go through the Antutu. Alright, so once we launch the Antutu, we will click the test button, and now it just goes through. We will leave the everything alone, so that way we can test everything for you guys. Again, not to bore you guys, we will fast forward some of these scenes so that we can see what's going on. And yes, it is a little bit choppy right now while going through. You can see the screen resolution on the left hand side and the bottom that it is 1080p, that is testing. While running benchmark, as soon as it was done, it kicked us out. This was something I haven't seen before, but you're going to check that the score came back as 35,647 on this box, which is the MXQ Plus as per the software. But on the box we have K1 Plus. That's the only thing that always kind of brings me back and forth. Alright, so let's just go in. You can see the RAM right now give me 5,000, CPU give me 13,000, about 13,500. Same with the UX, also gives me the 13,500. The 3D benchmark part of it is falling under 3938, and that looks really good. So if you go under information, you can see the brand is Android, model is MXQ Plus, Android version that is running right now is 5.1.1. again, going into the CPU part of it, it is running QuadCore. It's ARM7, which is proper. Again, in regards to re-rendering, it is running the Mali 450 MP. The resolution that we tested this was 1080p, but again, we're going underneath of it. Storage is there, so under storage you can see the RAM is 1 GB, so available is right there underneath of it. It uses a lot of RAM in order to make this run nice and smooth. Storage part of it 8 GB in total, so you can see that 3.8 is available. The rest is taken by the main OS and also the other apps that are part of it, something like Cody, and also we start running the Antutu and a little bit of more apps in order to test this box out. Again, you can see the CPU is right there. It is ARM7. It does say the type is 64-bit, which is really good, and the cores are 4 right here. The frequency is here, that is set up under 2 GHz. We're going under display, and rendering is, you can see that it is Mali 450. It is running under ARM and 1080p, and you can see right now is setting up density as only 240 dpi. Alright, so we will get out of this. And now we will go under CPU-Z. Under CPU-Z, you can see it is ARM Cortex-A53. It is running 2.2 GHz. It is running on 4 core, and it is going underneath of it. It does run under revision of R0P4. The clock speeds are right here, which ones are running and which ones are not, so that is functioning properly. Going down under CPU, we're only using 20% of it, up to 30%. The GPU part of it, you can see it is running under Mali 450, but it does not say how many cores they are. Going under device itself, we can see the RAM, which is 1 GB, so only 800 will always show. Screen density is 160. We saw that under testing that it went up to 240, which was really good. At the bottom of it, the internal storage right now shows is only 404 GB, or about 5 GB, but again, combining of both of these together is about 8 GB internal memory, and the RAM, you can place both of these together in order to get the proper RAM. We go under system, you can see that it is running 5.1.1, and everything else is right underneath of it, and that's about it. So if we get out of this, and now if we go under settings, since this is OS 5.1.1, this is the way that you will get everything. So if you need to set up your network, you have to go here and you can set up your Wi-Fi or Ethernet. If you go under display, this is where you're going to set up your screen resolutions. You just have to click on it to go as a 1080p or 720p. Since we are capturing this, we have to capture it under 720p so we can make our video. You can see it right now, but if you connect your 4K TV, 4K will show up here and it will automatically change itself. So if you go under about, it will show you everything you need to know about this box. System updates, name of this device, legal papers, also going under model, version, kernel, and build. This way you know which software you're running. If you look at the build, it has the date, everything inside of this. Alright, so we will get out of this, and this is right here, and you can now go ahead and enjoy your box. Again, there are 2 other apps that are loaded already on this, something like IP Fox and Private Live TV. Since these are not falling under legal apps in our country, we cannot really show you guys this apps, except that this is our take on the latest K1 Plus Android box, which is running the MXQ Plus software on it. It is a really phenomenal little box. Again, I would recommend this for the average users to buy one. It is not an expensive box. Again, it is running pretty smoothly till now. Just certain things that are going back and forth, I will be listing it at the bottom of the video. What are pros and cons about this box itself? I have stress tested this over a week, but for the meantime we came out to show you how this box functions. We will be providing all the links where you can order this box from and also get more information from the official website at the bottom of this video. At the meantime, I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment in the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.